Zone. As the female feeds her young.
Thank you.